Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Well, hello everyone, and a good Tuesday evening to you, and welcome to Hillsboro and the Hillsboro Event Center, as tonight the 2025 North Dakota High School Wrestling season begins, as it is a Class A versus Class B duel. The Grand Forks Central Knights making the trip down to Hillsboro to take on the Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley. The Burros honoring their seniors this evening. It is senior night for Hillsboro Central Valley as well. Brady Siebel's with you here. This is your Irie Insurance pregame show. More to come on yourliveevent.com.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No. Jeez Louise.
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, geez.
Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
This is Austin Reed with Dakota Heritage Bank. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we have a strong background in ag and business lending, but we can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. If you're in need of a loan, visit us at one of our locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, the half or the whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro.
Brady Siebel's back with you here. This is your Irie Insurance pregame show online, IrieINS.com. As this duel was originally scheduled to be a triangular with the Lisbon Broncos as well. Unfortunately, due to Mother Nature and the storm going through the Southern Valley, Lisbon had to dismiss from school early. Roads shut down, so they were unable to come. But Grand Forks Central able to make the trek down, and Hillsboro still graciously hosting for this first duel for both teams here, our first day of competition in the 2025-2026 high school wrestling season. So glad you could join us here this evening. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll get you our pre-match coaches interviews, able to talk with both head coaches. We'll talk with Coach Rob Owens for Hillsboro Central Valley, but when we return, we'll talk with the coach for the Knights, Garrett Litzinger. That's next on yourliveevent.com.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm, and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
YourLiveEvent.com, our Iowa Insurance pregame show continues. Our Dakota Heritage Bank pre-match coach's comments. Garrett Lixinger for the Grand Forks Central Knights. And Coach, thanks for making the trip, braving the weather here. Just talk about the first couple weeks of practice, getting ready for your first duel here today.
Yeah, first couple weeks of practice have been really, really good. Right now, we started the year off with like 60 kids signed up, but every wrestling program goes through the 2-week purge. We've lost a couple kids, but we're still sitting at about 50, so that's pretty good numbers. And with the quantity, we have quite a bit of quality to go along with it. And our kids have just had really, really good energy, and they've been really positive all season long so far, and it's been a lot of fun already.
How nice is that to mention, like, in fact, with the numbers, and you talk about just the energy, the practices, and just kind of seeing that each and every single day in the wrestling room?
It's been great. The preseason coaches poll for Class A came out today, and 8 of our 13 guys made it into the top 8 rankings. So we're going to have a pretty decent team this year.
Yeah, talk about that as well. Some guys definitely with some expectations here. Do you kind of manage that as the season goes along here?
We're going to never get too high, but we're also going to never get too low. Try and keep it pretty even. And these guys know we're just going to enjoy the process of getting better. Win or lose doesn't really matter. We're just going to keep focusing on getting better. And they're just all pretty grateful to be here and grateful to compete. So it's going to be a fun season.
Going up against, kind of some new opponents here, right, in the actual first duel. I just kind of talk about what you want to see from your kids wrestling Hillsboro Central Valley tonight.
I would like them to go out there and try and dominate, to be quite honest with you. Like, we talk about it all the time, and it's just like focus on scoring. Win, lose, doesn't matter. Let's just focus on scoring, getting better, and like, doesn't matter if it's top, bottom, neutral, we're focused on scoring. Doesn't matter if you're winning the match or losing the match, you're still focused on scoring. So I just want to watch them go out and try and score as many points as they possibly can.
Garrett, thanks for the time. Good luck tonight.
Yep, thank you.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halsted, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro is completing post-frame buildings 80 by 80, 80 by 160, even 80 by 200. Need an addition or a shop reskin? Cywick Lumber and Hardware has all materials. They'll complete to your customized building requests. Bifold doors, hydro doors for farm buildings, and metal sailed steel for durable construction. Whether it's new, an addition, or a repair, every building project can be done with Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro. All materials, all in one place. Visit or call Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
If you have concern or questions about the mental health of yourself or a loved one, Trail District Health Unit's Credible Mind platform offers convenient and confidential resources to help inform you about mental well-being. Credible Mind offers 21 different assessments to guide you in your mental health journey, from sleep quality and burnout to anxiety and depression. To get started today and learn about your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health, visit traildistricthealthunit.crediblemmind.com.
For nearly 40 years, West Main Pizza has been serving up hot, delicious pizzas and other favorites, like sub sandwiches, calzones, chicken wings, pasta dishes, paninis, and more. With 2 locations on East Main in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, We offer dine-in, takeout, and online ordering at westmainpizza.net. Discover more than just pizza at West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. Your neighborhood favorite since 1986.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692 for shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Brady Siebel's back with you here on YourLiveEvent.com. As we mentioned, this is senior night for Hillsboro Central Valley, honoring the seniors for the borough. So we'll have that ceremony here that should be getting going on just momentarily. Then we'll check in with the head coach for Hillsboro Central Valley, Rob Owens, I do believe. Again, thanks for joining us here tonight as the winter sports season kicks off here across the Red River Valley in North Dakota and Minnesota. A number of other games. We've got hockey going on tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com. We've got a couple of different hockey matchups. International Falls versus Lake of the Woods, as well as Bemidji War Road in girls hockey. I Falls and Lake of the Woods is boys hockey. We've also got Minnesota girls high school basketball with Kitson County Central versus Climax Fisher, and International Falls and War Road girls basketball all joining us here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com, as they'll have the senior recognition in about 5 minutes. So let's talk with the head coach for Hillsboro Central Valley. That is Coach Rob Owens. YourLiveEvent.com, our insurance pregame show continues with our Dakota Heritage Bank pre-match coaches' comments, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, locations in Minnesota and North Dakota, online at dhb.bank. Talking with Coach Rob Owens for Hillsboro Central Valley. And Coach, first duel of the season, first time on the mat against a different competition. Just talk about how your practice have gone these last couple weeks.
We are fortunate enough to have a lot of returners back this year, so our practices have been, a lot of review. We have 3 brand new kids in the room, but, that brings us with a lot of reminders of things we've done in the past that we just keep on working on and building ourselves to make ourselves better.
You mentioned that, a lot of the returners, they've kind of been building, growing, and now, I expect, or I got to imagine a lot of things to expect for them here this season.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I mean, we have 4 wrestling seniors on the boys' side. Braden is unfortunately not able to wrestle this year with us. So we have some experience in there. We got a lot of new, not new, but new to the sport, growing into it type situations. A lot of our freshmen are started as 7th graders now. They get a couple years under their belts, and that's always a plus. They start to look like wrestlers now in the room as opposed to kids who are just finding themselves. So it should be a good year to see some good improvement, and tonight should be a fun little test to see where we're at.
Yeah, I might talk about that a little bit. Just, going up against Grand Forks Central at a Class A team. I always kind of like these early ones just because it was the chance, the matches don't mean a whole lot, but it's just time to, get in with someone new. And obviously, hopefully, we may pick up some wins and get some positive things going.
Yeah, it's, Central is a Class A team. They have a great, their coach is good. They have good quality kids. It'll be fun. They match up really well with us. We have our dudes are going to be against their dudes, so it'll be fun to see where we match up with them. They have a lot of kids in the room, which is fortunate for them. So they get to come down, and they brought their best kids that they have in the room to take on us. So that's a nice, fortunate thing for us tonight.
Rob Owens, Hillsboro Central Valley, thanks for the time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. Three main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Brady Siebel's back with you here, our IRE Insurance pre-match show from the Hillsboro Event Center. Senior night ceremony is just about to begin here in just a few moments. A reminder for all you wrestling fans, I'll give you a little update or the schedule up here as a number of matches and a number of events in the wrestling calendar coming up here that we'll have for you on yourliveevent.com. On Saturday, December 6th, the annual Hillsboro Central Valley Duel Tournament will take place. We'll have wall-to-wall coverage starting bright and early at that 9:30 match, going all the way through each and every round. We'll have it for you right here on yourliveevent.com. Before we get to the summer or the Christmas break, and then when we get into January, that's when it really starts to pick up. The Letterman's tournament in Castleton at Central Cass High School. We'll have that coverage for you Friday and Saturday, both days on Friday and Saturday. That is January 9th and January 10th, the Letterman's tournament from Central Cass. We'll also have on Saturday, January 17th, the Girls Store Hog Invite in Lisbon. That's on Saturday, January 17th. Then Friday and Saturday, January 23rd and 24th, the Boys Store Hog Invite from Lisbon. We'll have that for you, as well as the Belle of the Brawl is Saturday, January 31st in Castleton, the biggest girls wrestling tournament in the regular season-wise in the state. Then regionals in state in December. Region 1 duels is in Napoleon. That is Saturday, February 7th. Region 2 duels are at Pembina County North. Friday, February 13th, the girls' region individuals will be at Valley City, as will the boys as well on February 14th. Stick around as for coverage details of that as we get closer to the tournament. And, of course, state wrestling is Thursday, February 19th, the 20th, and 21st from the Fargodome. We'll have the coverage for you as well right here once again. Full audio-only coverage on yourliveevent.com each of the 3 days as we'll get our senior recognition, and we'll send it over to our athletic director, Mr. Dave Nelson.
The Borough Wrestling Program. First of all, we have Crystal Magnuson, daughter of Jeremy and Jeanette Magnuson. Crystal is a three-time state qualifier and has competed with the Borough since 8th have Xander Dovenmiller, son of Jesse and Rachel Dovenmiller. Xander is a two-time state qualifier and has been wrestling since 7th grade. He is also a two-time academic All-State recipient. Congratulations, Xander. Thank you for your hard work. Next, we have Justin Perral, son of Jeff and Christina Toro. Justin is a three-time state qualifier and has earned an 8th place finish at the 2024 state tournament. Congratulations, Justin. Thank you for everything you've done. Next, we have Carson Gazette, son of Tim and Mia Gazette. Carson is a 5-time state qualifier, placing 7th in 2024 and 5th in both 2023 and 2025. He is also a 5-time academic All-State honoree. Congratulations, Carson. Next, we have Brayden Chenault. Brayden is the son of Larry and Carrie Chenault. Brayden is a 3-time state qualifier, finishing 7th in 2024 and 6th in 2025 at the state tournament. He is also a 3-time academic All-State recipient. Congratulations, Brayden. Next, we have Sawyer Owens. Sawyer is the son of Rob and Ann Owens. Sawyer is a 5-time state qualifier, earning 7th place in 2022, 2nd place in 2023, and capturing the state championship in both 2024 and 2025. He is also a 5-time academic All-State honoree. Congratulations, Sawyer. Great job. And next we have Evie Willison. Evie is the daughter of Mike and Christina Willison. Evie has served as a statistician since 6th grade, watching her older brother, wrestle and ensuring that our data, records, and wrestling room stay organized and running smoothly. She is an incredible and reliable person and a joy to have on the team. These are our seniors representing our wrestling team from the HCD girls. Let's give them all a fine round of applause. And thank you, parents, as well, for all your support of the Girl Wrestling Program. Thank you very much. And let's cheer on our wrestlers tonight against Grand Forks Central. Good job.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Visit the new Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. They have everything you need. Explore our large selection of quality hardware and building materials, perfect for every project. Inside, you'll find Valspar paint to brighten your home, top-of-the-line Milwaukee and DeWalt tools for every job, plus all the essentials for a successful harvest. Flashlights, glass cleaner, paper towels, scrapers, grain shovels, and more. Make your next stop Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department.
Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Brady Siebel's back with you here. Thanks so much for joining us here on senior night for Hillsboro Central Valley here. Again, was supposed to be a try. Lisbon, unfortunately, due to weather, had to close school early, unable to make the trip, but still have this one between Hillsboro Central Valley and Grand Forks Central, honoring the seniors for both teams. Reminder, follow us on X, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, visit our website so you know everything that's happening in the Red River Valley and beyond for our high school sports. We'll take a break, come back with our lineups and our opening matches when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out BearsHomeSolutions.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com, coming to you from the Ryan Opdahl Farmers Union Insurance broadcast booth here on the mezzanine of Hillsboro Central Valley, Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro. As it's time now for our lineup here from American Crystal Sugar Company. 13 weights in the state of North Dakota. Once again, we start 107 pounds, 114, 121, 127, 133, 139, 145, 152, 160, 172, 185, 215, and 285 pounds in the weight class. A pinfall victory is worth 6 points in the duel. A tech fall, a victory by 15 or more points, is worth 5. A major decision, anywhere between a victory of 8 and 14 points, is worth 4. And then a decision victory 0 through 7 points is worth 3 points. For the team on the dual score, after all 13 weight classes, the team that has more dual points is the winner for the duel here tonight. That is your Crystal Sugar Company starting lineup. Live the sweet life online at crystalsugar.com. As we'll take a break, we'll come back with our matches when we return on Your Live Event.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton with receiving stations in Garsky, Grafton, Larimore, Sharon, Devils Lake, Lincoln, Wilton, and East Grand Forks. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or call 701-847-2622.
Being a good sport is the best way to learn from the activity you are involved in. Whether you are winning or losing the game, you can walk away with a positive experience if you show your integrity and respect and learn from the other team. Hi, my name is Addison and I'm a student in the Central Valley School District. I've learned so much from competing in basketball, and a lot of what I've learned is by observing the other teams and taking positive influence from some of their greats in sportsmanship. I hope to continue to display this at the Central Valley School to also be an example. This message is from the Central
Trevor Kittleson is our official here tonight as the captain's meeting just finishing right here. We're starting at 107 pounds tonight between the Burros and the Knights. As
Matches will be showing first in the odd matches. At 107 pounds, the Burros are open, and the Knights will send Royce Such.
Royce Such will take the forfeit for Grand Forks Central, so the Knights will take an early 6-0 lead on the scoreboard here from
At 114 pounds for the Knights. The Knights will send Lincoln Hoagland. The Burros, Emery Jenin.
on our Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard. The Burros trail the Knights 6-0. As Emery Jenin for Hillsboro Central Valley, Lincoln Hoagland for the Knights is your first duel here at 114 pounds. As we're in the neutral position. Collar elbow tie-ups for both one. Hoagland will take the shot, get the takedown for three. He'll take the 3-0 lead. Here early on, 35 seconds into period number one. Now going to try to work from top, puts in the chicken wing. Jenin able to get his arm back free, crossface by Hoagland. Jenin able to get back, work himself up to his base, breakdown attempt by Hoagland for Grand Forks Central, leading 6-0 in the duel. Trying to lock up a cradle, has it, now arches Jenin back. Official counting near fall points. Gets the count of 4. So now Hoagland's going to look for the pinfall victory. Has 50 seconds, can settle in. Knee in the side, head in the temple. See if he can get Jenin's shoulders to the mat. Jenin trying to fight off of his back. Fisher Trevor Kittleson right there making sure it stays legal. 30 seconds left in the period as Hoagland, Jenin able to get himself back to his belly. Hoagland will let go of the hold, get the 4 near fall points, up his lead to 7-0 with 20 seconds to go in the first period. Hoagland again trying to lock up now, this time a near side cradle, has short time. Jenin able to break the grip, work himself back to his base, final couple ticks of the clock. A breakdown from Hoagland, and that will do it for period number one. Lincoln Hoagland has a 7-0 lead going into the second period. Here on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard, give Tim a call today, 701-430-0877. Jenin choice, he'll take top, trailing by 7. Here's we get our second period, second match of the duel. Hoagland with a sit out, looking for the switch. Jenin holding on to that head, but Hoagland able to clear it and get the reversal. Up his lead now 9-0. Out in front a little bit, but able to work himself back. Puts in a crossface. Jenin reaching at the near leg of Hoagland, but Hoagland able to spin behind. Still stays in control. Leading 9-0 here in this 114-pound contest. .35 seconds gone in the period. 50 seconds left in the period. Hoagland still riding tough. Trying to put in a crossface. Working towards the edge of the mat. Under a minute now in the second period. Hoagland will put in a leg. Jenin able to work himself back up to a base, post the near leg. Hoagland now puts in the cradle. Jenin trying to roll through. Hoagland able to muscle him back over. Gets near fall points. Edge of the mat. Hoagland still in bounds. Trying to get some near fall points, extend the lead. Has near fall. Hoagland now trying to stay in bounds. Knee in the side, head in the temple. Jenin trying to get out of bounds. Jenin able to get back to his base. It's a 3-point near fall. So up the lead now 12-0 for Lincoln Hoagland. Puts in the cradle one more time. See if he can beat the clock. Can't do so. No near fall points. He'll have choice. As he'll choose top. 12-0 is Hoagland's lead. If he can get 3 points of the near fall, we'll put it in a tech fall. Bottom set, top on, set, and the whistle. 2 minutes, final 2 minutes. As Jenin able to get back up to his feet. Hoagland, though, with the mat return. 10 seconds gone in the period. Here at 1:14. Jenin trying to work himself back to his base. Hoagland puts in the near leg. Looking to ride. Jenin back up to his feet. Hoagland now reaching through. Looking for a turn. Able to get Jenin back. Bellies him out. Keeps that leg in. Also reaching through for that far arm. Trying to lock up the chicken wing. 45 seconds gone in the period. Jenin able to get his arm back free. Now trying to work himself up to a base. Halfway gone in the third period. Cross face by Hoagland. Now going to lock up the near chicken wing. 45 seconds. Cross face out to the side. Reaching through, spinning around the head. Going to try to get some near fall points. See if he can lock up a pinfall victory as well. Gets a count of 3, has the tech fall secured. Now going to look for the pinfall. 30 seconds to go in this third period. Jenin high bridge trying to fight off of his back, trying to stay alive. Not give up the extra dual point. And Jenin able to fight back, get to his base. Official Trevor Kittleson will give the 4 points. It's a tech fall. So Lincoln Hoagland will up the lead now 11-0 on the dual score with a 16-0 technical fall. As we'll move to 121 pounds.
121 pounds for the Burros. Brody Pelton will be facing Henry Bond for the Knights.
So 121 pounds. Brody Pelton for Hillsboro Central Valley. Henry Bond for Grand Forks Central. Again, just holding an extra second till track wrestling catches up and gives us the names of those competing. Pelton for the Burros, Bond for the Knights. Here at 121 pounds. Neutral position, 30 seconds gone in the period. Hand fighting, collar, elbow ties. Looking for position. Shot attempt, though. Pelton able to get his leg back free. Stays neutral. Edge of the mat. Pelton going to try to stay in bounds. Now back to the center. Underhook by Bond. Double unders, looking for it. Minute gone in this first period. They'll break apart, circle themselves back to the center. With 55 seconds, shot attempt by Bond, sprawl by Pelton. Reshot Bond grabbing at the near leg. Pelton trying to post, trying to fight, trying to sprawl, but Bond able to spin around and get the takedown. He'll take 3 points, 3-0. Lead with 35 seconds to go in this first period. Chicken wing. Bond looking to spin around. Get some near fall points. Pelton going to try to fight off his back. He can't. Henry Bond with the 1 minute and 50-second pinfall victory. Able to get the chicken wing and run with it. Chicken wing, a precise move. That is your Agassi Precision Egg feature move of the match. Agassi Precision Egg in Hillsboro. PlanterDoc.com, 701-636-2119 for Agassi Precision Egg in Hillsboro. Justin Terrell for Hillsboro Central Valley as we move to 127 pounds. Duel is now 17-0 in favor of the Knights. So 127, Justin Terrell for Hillsboro Central Valley. And Gabe Flores for Grand Forks Central. Flores with the early takedown. Terrell with the, nope, not escape, not giving, and then they'll go out of bounds. Terrell and Flores here at 127. Terrell first move up to his feet, able to get the escape point. 3-1, he trails Flores here at 127 pounds. Shot attempt by Terrell. Neck, chin down whip and scramble. Still neutral, front headlock for Flores, but Terrell able to pop his head out. Out of bounds they go, it stays neutral. Good flurry of action here, 49 seconds into this first period. Minute gone in this first period, neutral position. Terrell and Flores, shot attempt, Terrell, Flores with the sprawl. Terrell able to get back up to his feet. Battle between each other, now both to a knees, able to pop back up to their feet. It stays neutral, edge of the mat. Shuck by attempt by Terrell. Flores, though, able to defend. Terrell able to get the near leg, see if he can finish it, trying to drag Flores back inbounds. Flores with the move, but Terrell able to hold it, gets the takedown, and now has Flores to his back. Flores, though, able to bridge out, but it's 3 points for a takedown. It's 4 points for a near fall. 7-3, JT with the lead here in period number one. Final 20 seconds. JT going to try to ride this out, see if he can get a quick tilt. Puts in the arm, gets official counting, gets some near fall points. Not necessarily a pinning combination, but trying to add some points before the end of the period, and he'll do so. He'll get another count of 4, and Justin Terrell with an 11-3 lead. Should be 11-3. Flores, make it 12-3. Escape, takedown, and then 8 near fall points total. Flores up to his feet, but then JT able to get the mat return, puts in a front headlock. Flores though able to clear his face and get the escape point. Then I'll call him out of bounds. Get him a restart back in the center. 12-4, Justin Terrell for the Burros with the lead. Shot attempt, sprawl by Flores. Wizard position. Flores with the overhook. Terrell reaching across the body. And we'll get a stalemate, get a restart. Back to the center with 45 seconds gone in this second period. 50 seconds gone. Shot attempt by Terrell. Sprawl Flores. Terrell able to get back up to his feet. Has over-under. Flores able to get his arm back free. It stays neutral. 55 seconds to go in the period. Collar elbow ties. Battle for hand position. Head position. Shot by Flores. Terrell with a sprawl. Flores able to lift the leg back up. JT, though, able to turn, face him. Flores holding on to that leg. Terrell reaching through, grabbing at the near ankle. Still neutral position, under 30 seconds to go in the second period. Flores grabbing at his own wrist. Terrell, though, able to break that grip. Now puts in a front headlock. Now he's going to try to spin around, head to the side. And there's the takedown. So Terrell ups his lead 15-4, an 11-point lead. Final couple ticks of the second period. And Terrell will take an 11-point lead into period number 3, our final 2 minutes. Terrell with choice. He thought down. Coach Rob Owen said no, go neutral, and so he'll choose neutral. 11-point Terrell lead. Neutral position, collar and elbow ties. Battle for head position, battle for hand control. Stays neutral. Shot fake. Flores was ready for it now. Reshot attempt by Flores. Reaching through, popping his head in between. Terrell grabbing at the near leg. Leg pass attempt. Scramble drill. Still neutral. Now JT trying to walk through the back door. Flores grabbing at the near leg. It's still neutral. And there's the takedown. Terrell ups his lead now 18-4. 14-point lead. Any near fall points would be a tech fall. We'll see if JT tries to get the pinfall before the end of the match. And we'll get a whistle as we'll get an illegal move. So a penalty point given to Flores. Official Trevor Kittleson right there seeing it. Hand slipped off and calling it right away. So penalty point, it's now 18-5. Caution on green, that'll be Terrell. .55 seconds. Flores back up to his feet. Terrell looking for the mat return. Switch attempt, sit out. And Flores will get the 2 for the reversal. 18-7, Flores got to hustle. 40 seconds left in this match. Final 25 seconds, legs in by Flores. Final 15 seconds, Terrell trying to walk through the back door. Would be a major decision if this score holds. Flores trying to get a turn. And not going to happen. And so Terrell will hold on for an 18-7 major decision victory. Giving the Burros 4 points on the dual scores. We'll move to 133 pounds.
At 133 pounds for the Burros, Mason Ouellette. And for the Knights, Caesar Cruz.
Caesar Cruz for Grand Forks Central. Mason Ouellette for Hillsboro Central Valley. Neutral position. Ouellette grabbing at the near leg. Cruz reaching through, reaching around at that near ankle. Still neutral, 25 seconds into the period. Now Cruz with the cross face gets the takedown. Able to spin behind. 3-0. He leads here at 133 pounds. Puts in the double legs, does Cruz. I'm going to run the half. Now Cruz reaching at the arm, looking for a chicken wing. Under a minute to go in the period. Turn attempt with the chicken wing. Cruz looking for some near fall points. Gets the count of 4, then we'll let it go. Turn roulette back to his belly, still the same move. So now we'll give the arm back to Ouellette. So now the 4 near fall points to make it 7-0. Now Cruz going to try to work on top once again. Cross face, puts in a leg, going to look for more near fall points. Gets the count of 4. Now we'll let Ouellette belly himself back out. Up his lead 11-0. Final 10 seconds of this first period. As it looks like Cruz just going to ride it out. Puts in a chicken wing, runs out of time. And so Cesar Cruz will take an 11-0 lead into the second period here at 133 pounds. Cruz with choice, he'll select down. Autumn set, top on, and the whistle. Ouellette looking for a breakdown. Cruz leads by 11. Trying now work himself back up from his base. And sit out, switch, roll. 2 points for the reversal. As Cruz will take a 13-0 lead. .35 seconds gone in the period. Cruz chicken wing reaching through. Looking for another turn. It's a count of 2. And a count of 4. And so that will do it. It'll be a tech fall. Cesar Cruz 17-0. Cesar Cruz bringing the energy here in this match. That's your Enbridge Energy Wrestler of the Duel. Life takes energy, energy for life, online and at enbridge.com for career opportunities. Xander Dovenmuller for Hillsboro Central Valley, 22-4. Here at 139 pounds. So Xander Dovenmuller for the Burros, Zach Nelson for Grand Forks Central. Neutral position, collar elbow ties. Circling. Dovenmuller trying to stay in bounds. Still neutral. 45 seconds gone in the period. Overhook for Dovenmuller. Under for Nelson. Shot attempt, Nelson. Sprawl by Dovenmuller. Nelson reshot. Dovenmuller get back up to his feet. Scramble. Double leg by Nelson. Still no points awarded in this sequence. 50 seconds to go in the period. Dovenmuller reaching through. Trying to fight. There's the takedown given. So Zach Nelson with the first points of this match at 139 pounds. He'll take a 3-0 lead. 30 seconds to go in period number 1. Nelson will put in the legs. Final 15 seconds. Nelson looking to get out to the side, see if we can get some points before the end of the period. Dovenmuller able to defend, and we'll go to period number 2. As will get potentially dangerous right at the start, or right at the horn. So Zach Nelson will take a 3-0 lead. Into the second period, Nelson choice, he'll defer. Dovenmuller choice chooses down. Nelson looking for a breakdown, puts in a leg. Puts in a wing, looking for a turn. Cross face. Not at the angle yet. Dovenmuller able to get himself back to his belly. Nelson looking to break him down, able to belly Dovenmuller out once again. Keeps the leg. Also putting in cross face. Now reaching through, wrist control. 45 seconds gone in the period. Jumping the head of Dovenmuller down into the mat. Dovenmuller able to pop it back up. Cross face by Nelson. Dovenmuller able to get back up to his feet briefly. Nelson puts in the leg, able to get a breakdown. Now has the legs in. And going to try to run with it. 45 seconds to go in the second period. Nelson now with the half. Got to keep it easy, got to keep it legal. Final 30 seconds of the period. Nelson now able to get out to the side, and we'll get a whistle for potentially dangerous. 25 seconds to go in the second period. Final 15. Dovenmuller with a sit out. Nelson, though, able to put in a leg. Crossface, bring him belly him back out. Looking for a quick turn before the end of the period. Can't get it, so we'll go to period number 3. Zach Nelson has a 3-0 lead over the Burrows' Xander Dovenmuller. Nelson will start in the down position. Cross face attempt by Dovenmuller. Able to get the breakdown. Belly Nelson out. See what Dovenmuller can do. "25 seconds gone in the period. Nelson able to get back up to his feet. Dovenmuller looking for a mat return, roll, scramble. No change yet. Nelson grabbing at the leg of Dovenmuller, now looking to clear the arm and gets the reversal for 2. So Zach Nelson will up his lead. Make it 5-0. With a minute to go here in this third period, final minute of the match. Under 50 seconds to go in this period. Dovenmuller able to get himself back to his belly. Nelson maybe content just to ride it out here, pick up the decision win. Chicken wing attempt here by Nelson. Now reaching through. The other side tried to get out to the side. Now going to try to lock it up. Now he's got the wrist control. Now he's going to try to run with it. See if he can get it. Final couple ticks of the period. Dovenmuller, though, able to defend. And then Nelson will just spin behind. Final 5 seconds. Nelson going to try to run with it one more time. Final couple ticks of the clock. So Zach Nelson will take a 3 points as a 5-0 decision victory for Zach Nelson. 25-4 as we'll move to 145.
The 145 pounds for the Burros, Jackson Kleckner.
Jackson Kleckner for Hillsboro Central Valley. So we'll see who the opponent is for Central.
At 145 pounds for the Knights, it's Lucas Weber.
Lucas Weber for Grand Forks Central here at 145. Seventh match as Weber able to get the takedown. Gives up the escape, 3-1. Back in on a takedown attempt is Weber, single leg. Klecker hopping, trying to defend, trip by Weber, up his lead 6-1. He'll cut him, give the escape point 6-2. As Weber gonna look for another takedown. Shot attempt by Weber, double leg. Lifting Klecker up, and there's a takedown, up the lead now 9-2. 50 seconds into the match. So looks like now Weber gonna try to ride on top. Nope, he'll cut him, give Klecker the escape point. 9-3 is Weber's lead. Weber able to looking for a takedown, does get the takedown. Up his lead 12-3, and out of bounds they go. .50 seconds to go in the period as Weber will give up the escape. 12-4 he leads. Snap down attempt and able to bowl him over is Weber. Pick up 3 more points. 15-4. Weber trying to lock in a wing. Leads by 11. Trying to run out to the side, and Klecker was able to get up to his feet. That'll ring a potentially dangerous call with 19 seconds to go in the period. Bottom set, top on. First move, Klecker looking for a sit out. Out to the side is Weber, locking up a cradle. See if he can get some points before the end of the period. Has his arms locked. Trying to bull him over. Klecker able to break the grip, belly himself out, and that'll do it for period number 1. As Klecker with choice, he will defer. Weber will select neutral to start our second period. He has an 11-point lead on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard. Shot attempt by Klecker, sprawl by Weber. Able to spin behind, clear the head, get the takedown, up his lead now. 18-4, 14-point lead. Cut Weber. Has piece of tape on the mat. Fisher Trevor Kilson will throw that off to the side. 18-5. Takedown from Weber would result in a tech fall, and there it is. So Lucas Weber, the tech fall victory, 21-5 to up the dual score lead now to 31-4. As we'll move to 152.
At 152 pounds for the Knights, Reese Sapertovich. And for the Burros, Sawyer Owens.
Reese Savitovich for Grand Forks Central. Sawyer Owens for Hillsboro Central Valley here at 152. As Owens with the quick takedown. Got a 2 count, so 5-0. for Sawyer Owens, looking to three-peat this season here at the state tournament. State championships in back-to-back years. Out to the side, Sawyer Owens going to look for the pinfall victory. Off of the chicken wing, spinning around the head. Plenty of time to settle in. Able to belly himself out is Savatovic, and 4 near fall points. 9-0. Sawyer Owens with the lead. Puts in a wing, looking for a turn, looking for a tilt. Unable to get any near fall points, but he'll keep using it, see if he can do something with it. Out to the side, now we'll turn back, regain top control. 35 seconds to go in the period. And out of bounds they go. Roll attempt, but Owens able to stay with him. Stays in top control. Savatovic able to get back up to his feet, but then mat returned by Owens. Switches to the other side. Final 10 seconds of the period. Quick tilt attempt. Savatovic, though, able to defend, and that will do it for period number 1. Sawyer Owens has a 9-0 lead as we go to the second. As 30-4 on the dual score. Neutral to start. Arm tie, rush in. Now snap down for Owens. .25 seconds gone in the period. Front headlock by Owens. Scramble still neutral. Savatovic grabbing at the far leg. Owens able to clear the head. Gets the takedown. Also trying to lock in a cradle. 12-0. Owens now runs, trying to run him over. .50 seconds to go in the second period. Owens with a 12-0 lead for HCV. .30 seconds to go in the period. Owens still in top control. Chicken wing. Also reaching through with the arm across the belly with 20 seconds to go. Head lever, but Savatovic able to defend. Final 10 seconds of the second period. Five seconds. Owens looking for something before the end of the period. Unable to get it, so Sawyer Owens will take a 12-0 lead into this third and final period. Savatovic will choice. He'll choose the top position, trailing by 12 here as we start the third period. Owens up to his feet. Savatovic, though, able to grab on the arm, get a breakdown. And bellies Owens out. .20 seconds gone in the third period. 35 seconds gone in the period. Owens bellied out. Safratowicz in top control, but has to hit something. He trails by 12. Minute and 10 seconds to go in the period. Owens able to get his arm free. Safratowicz, though, double legs in. Trying to get the arm. As we'll get a stalemate, restart back to the center with 49 seconds to go here in this third period. Bottom man set, top man on. Owens up to his feet. Looking for a sit out into a switch. Safratowicz, though, able to follow. Final 15 seconds. Safratowicz looking for something before the end of this period. Owens content to take the major decision victory. Final couple ticks of the clock, and Sawyer Owens with the 12-0 major decision victory over Reese Safratowicz. Up the dual score now to 30-8 as we'll move to 160 pounds. 13 weight classes, just past halfway. Our half time from Farmers Union Insurance, Ryan Opdahl Agency in Hillsboro. Landon Petron for Central. And Kazette for Hillsboro Central Valley here at 160 pounds. Neutral position. Shot attempt. Petron. Whizzer. And Petron will get the takedown to up his lead, or give him the lead now at 3-0. Kazette back up to his feet. Petron, though, able to get the mat return, pop back up, stay in top control. Tries to put in the chicken wing. Minute to go here in this first period. Landon Petron with a 3-0 lead on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard. Kazette trying to get back up to his feet. Mat returned, edge of the mat. Petron trying to stay in bounds. Kazette, though, able to get himself back to his belly. Petron now going to try to drag Kazette back in bounds. And out of bounds they go. 33 seconds to go in this period. Seconds to go in this first period. Petron in top control, looking for a breakdown. Head to the side. Has a 3-0 lead with 15 seconds remaining. Puts in a crossface. Now switches over to the other side. Kazette up to his feet. See if he can get a point before the end. And mat return into a single leg by Petron. Able to bring him back down. He'll stay in top control. And he'll take a 3-0 lead into the second period. Petron with choice. He'll choose down. And Petron able to up his lead now with the escape point. Shot attempt by Kazepa. Petron able to sprawl and spin behind for the takedown. 7-0 up his lead. As the escape point from Kazet gets his first points of the match. 1-7 he trails. Minute to go here in this second period. Still no change. Kazet looking to roll through. Petron, though, follows him. Tries to put in a leg, see if he can get a point opportunity out of this. Carson Kazet now trying to walk back through. Pop the head out. Still no change. Scramble. Petron grabbing at the near leg, now into double and ends up with the takedown. Great scramble, great job by both wrestlers wrestling through, continuing the action, and Petron will end it with a takedown. Final couple ticks of the clock. And Landon Petron will take a 10-1 lead into this third and final period. Neutral to start this third period. .15 gone. Head tap, shot attempt by Petron, and finishes for the takedown. Up his lead now 13-1. Minute and 5 seconds remaining. Petron with a cradle. Trying to lock it up. Kazet, though, able to break the grip. Final 40 seconds of the third period. Petron out to the side, looking to up his lead, see if he can get a fall before the end of the match. Kazet trying to fight off of his back. Does so, but it is 4 points for the near fall. And 17-1. So Landon Petron will pick up the tech fall victory as we'll move to 172 pounds. 35-8 on the dual score.
At 172 pounds for the Knights, Aiden Hinsey. And for the Burros, Cade Mueller.
Cade Mueller for the Burros, Aiden Hinsey for Grand Forks Central. Here at 172. Three more weight classes after this. The Burros are open the final 2 weight classes. As neutral position, Mueller for the Burros, Hensley for the Knights. As Hensley able to get the takedown. Hensley puts in the cradle, trying to stay in bounds. Mueller able to break the grip, but does get a count of 3, so up his lead 6-0. And able to get up is Mueller for the escape. 160 trails, but then Hensley back in on a takedown, 9-1. Hensley reaching around, has the arm, but Mueller able to get it back free. As cradle by Hensley, going to look for the pinfall. There it is. Aiden Hensley, the pinfall victory in 1:36. Able to connect on the chicken wing. That's your Halstead Telephone Company. Post-match connection. Discover local reliability that you can trust. Online at halsteadtel.com. So move to 189. 41-8. Here at 189. Easton Beach for the Burros. Logan Voorhees for Grand Forks Central, as Voorhees will get the quick takedown to take a 3-0 lead. We'll cut Beach 3-1. Shot attempt. Sprawl, though, by Voorhees and gets the takedown. 6-1. Go up the escape point, 6-2, but then back in on a shot and a takedown. 9-2 will cut Beach to make it 9-3. Snap down. Voorhees shot, takedown. 12-3. Cut Beach, make it 12-4. Then Voorhees back in on another shot to make it 15-4. Escape back in on another shot again is Voorhees. That'll make it 18-5, and now he's going to look for the fall. Looking for a turn. 45 seconds to go in the period. Voorhees will give up the escape point, cut him. 18-6. A takedown would result in the tech fall for Voorhees. Shot attempt. Single leg. Gets it right to the back. Now going to look for the fall. There it is. Logan Voorhees, the pinfall victory in 91 seconds. Up the lead now 46. Make it 47-8 as we move to 215. Both 215 and 285 are open for the Burros. So at 215 pounds and 285. So Ryden Torgerson for Grand Forks Central at 215. At 285, Blake Bohm will pick up the forfeit at 285 pounds. So 59-8 is how your duel finishes. We'll take a break. We'll recap and we return on yourliveevent.com.
Growers, Prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
This is Austin Reed with Dakota Heritage Bank. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we have a strong background in ag and business lending, but we can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. If you're in need of a loan, visit us at one of our locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union insurance agent in Hillsboro.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, we'll run down here the results here. 59-8 is your final on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. 107 pounds, Royce Such for Grand Forks Central will take up the forfeit victory. Then at 114, Lincoln Hoagland for Central, a Tech Fall victory over Emory Jenin, 17-0. 121, Henry Bond for Grand Forks Central, a 1 minute 51 second pinfall victory over Brody Pelton. As that was your Agassi Precision Egg move of the match. Justin Torello at 127 pounds, a major decision, 18-7 over Gabe Flores of Central to pick up the first victory in the duel for Hillsboro Central Valley. Then Caesar Cruz for Central, a 17-0 Tech Fall victory over Mason Ouellette of the Burros. Zach Nelson for Grand Forks Central, a 5-0 decision victory over Xander Dovenmuller. Lucas Weber at 145 pounds, a Tech Fall 21-5 over Jackson Klecker. At 152, Sawyer Owens for Hillsboro Central Valley, a 12-0 major decision victory over Reese Safatowicz. At 160, Landon Pelton for Grand Forks Central, a 17-1 Tech Fall victory over Carson Kazette. 172, Aiden Hensley, the pinfall victory over Cade Mueller. And 136, that was your Halstead Telephone Company post-match connection. 189, Logan Voorhees for Central, a 1 minute 31 second pinfall victory over Easton Beach. At 215, Ryden Torgerson will pick up the forfeit victory at 215 for Grand Forks Central. Blake Baum with the forfeit victory at 285 pounds for the Knights. That's how we get to a 59-8 final here in this duel. We'll take another break. We'll come back with more here on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships.
23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Looking to tackle a big building project or a major fall cleanup? Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro has what you need. 40 dumpster roll-off boxes that are on hand, ready for rent. Need building materials? They'll deliver everything you need for your project and bring the dumpster at the same time for maximum convenience. If it's time for fall cleaning, rent a large dumpster and clear out your space with ease. For rentals of your dumpsters and building needs, your one-stop shop for your projects, Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro and Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs, encouraging everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro Central Valley students. It's the Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com, taking a look at the upcoming schedule here for the teams. As for Grand Forks Central, they'll be back 1 week from today, as they will have a home duel against Horace and Fargo South in Grand Forks. That is next Tuesday, December 2nd. Then they'll be here for the Hillsboro Central Valley dual tournament as well, coming up on Saturday, December 6th. Again, we'll have full coverage for you. All the matches, all the mats, right here on YourLiveEvent.com. Coming up, taking a look at Hillsboro Central Valley Wrestling's upcoming schedule. And all the other athletics. Again, all the home games here, many of the road games on YourLiveEvent.com from the Hillsboro Event Center and Central Valley Schools as well. So again, hit that subscribe button if you have not already, so you do not miss any of the borough coverage. Taking a look at the boys varsity schedules. Girls will also be next Thursday. The girls will be at Grand Forks Central. Then Saturday, December 6th, again, is the Hillsboro Central Valley dual tournament. Starting away right away at 9:30. We'll have, again, full coverage for you here on YourLiveEvent.com. Some of the more important dates to kind of circle on your calendar as well. Moving on into the next calendar year, January 9th. And 10th, the Letterman's Tournament in Castleton. We'll have coverage for you right here on YourLiveEvent.com, as well as January 24th and 5th. We'll also have the Storehog Invite, all that and more. As we'll take a break, talk with the coach when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
I was visiting with Ben at the Hillsboro Body Shop, and we discussed, well, a lot of things. And then we were discussing, when do you think about the body shop? Most times it's after your vehicle gets damaged from an accident, hitting a deer, hailstorms, scratches, dents, windshield cracks. Ben says, beep. I say, when you need the repairs to your vehicle as you're thinking of the Hillsboro Body Shop, call Ben. 701-636-4981.
Hillsboro Campground and Laundry is conveniently located right off I-29 exit 104. offering spacious pull-through sites large enough to accommodate Class A rigs with tow cars. Laundry services open 24/7, serving both our campground guests and local community. And for extra flexibility, furnished rentals are available up to 3 bedrooms, perfect for overflow guests or housing your harvest crew. Whether you're here for a night or a season, Hillsboro Campground has you covered.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com as we're joined here by the head coach for Hillsboro Central Valley, Coach Rob Owens, our Dakota Heritage Bank post-match coach's comments. And Rob, first duel of the year going up against a Class A team, kind of, a couple of tough matches for your boys here tonight.
You know what? It was, but we are in the process of gaining knowledge. That's what we have right now, and we have a lot of younger guys that have had at max 2 years of knowledge and of experience. So a lot of them didn't get stuck. They fought off their back. That's always a big plus. And now we just got to learn how to turn that into, getting points and scoring. And it's a good check for us because you know what? We have 17 guys in the room, and it's easy to wrestle the same guy all the time. Back in the olden days, you and I used to wrestle, and you would know the things I was going to do, and I knew the things you were going to do, and we didn't make ourselves better. So when we have kids in the room like Central does, when they have 50 kids out, they got 5 partners every practice that make them better every day, and we're lucky to get 1. Now, that's not an excuse. That's just the reality of the situation. So we got to make sure that we're trying new things and making sure that we are doing things that make us better.
Yeah, so moving forward here with that, just talk about kind of what you're going to, tell the kids and what you want them to continue to work on as, this season progresses, right? Still a long way to go until you get to February.
Yeah, like I've said a long times and many times, this is the beginning of a long, long race. So we want to stay healthy. We want to stay positive. And there's no reason. Central is very good. They should make the dual team. They should place in the state tournament as a dual team. They have a lot of good possibilities on that team. Now, could we be better? Yes. And how do we get better? We look at the things we made mistakes on today, and we talk about those, and we try to improve those for next time. And then when we see if they do improve, we know we are doing what we're supposed to do. Now, we've got we got over a week left or off this week. So it's going to be nice because I know some kids are feeling a little sick. Some kids got some bumps and bruises. So it gives some recovery time. And then we move on next week and start looking at how we're going to do against those 4 teams next weekend at in Hillsboro.
Yeah, absolutely. Rob, thanks for the time. And, hey, we'll see you again. We'll talk to you coming up a week from Saturday at the dual tournament.
Thank you, Brady.
All right, stick around. More to come. YourLiveEvent.com.
Keep yourself healthy as we head back to school and into the autumn season. Hillsboro Drug and Gift is your locally owned full-service pharmacy with prescription and over-the-counter medications, cough and cold medications, and more. And don't forget, you can now text Hillsboro Drug anytime for your prescription refills, 701-636-5231. Hillsboro Drug also offers free delivery in Hillsboro and Halstead. There's always something new at Hillsboro Drug with a great selection of seasonal items, gifts, and cards for all occasions. They're always happy to help you, and they thank you for your business at Hillsboro Drug and Gift.
Imagine your life in Hillsboro, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsboro, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsboro has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsboro, where small-town living means big opportunities.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com, as we're joined by Logan Voorhees for Grand Forks Central as I try to move. There we go. Now we got the camera going. First duel for wrestlers, first duel for us in the broadcast booth as well. But Logan Vore, he's joining us here, 189 pounds for Grand Forks Central. And first off, able to get the pinfall victory in a minute 31 over Easton Beach of Hillsboro Central Valley. First, just talk about getting ready for the match and then that match here tonight.
All right, so getting ready for the match, I have to thank my coaches firstly for the way they train us day in and day out in the wrestling room. But before my matches, I always try to settle my brain down and get myself nice and loose and just prepare myself for the next 6 minutes of my life and try to give everything I can.
Yeah, first duel, of the season, right? First kind of opportunity. How nice is it, to have someone not in the wrestling room, right? So not a teammate that you had to go to wrestle up against here today.
It's truly a blessing, man. The first 2 weeks of the season, it gets pretty tiring beating up on the same guys you eat lunch with every single day. So this is always very refreshing, and I'm just grateful to get on the mat and be able to compete with someone new.
Question, what class are you, or grade-wise?
I'm a senior this year.
A senior, okay.
Yes,
so just, first off, talk about that, right? This being, your last chance, so last season there for Central Wrestling. Just kind of talk about, the emotions of that going into this season here.
For me, it means a lot to me because I tore my knee during football season, and I made a promise to myself that I'm not going to sit out this season. I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to be there for my teammates, but most of all, I'm going to be there for my family because they've always thought of me as a really good wrestler, and I just want to thank them for giving me the edge to push through myself every day. And my senior year, I feel like it will mean a lot to me, and I don't want to go through it without any regrets.
Yeah, absolutely. Now just talk about moving forward, right, what you want to continue to see yourself kind of work on, improve on to get you ready when you get towards tournament time come up. I know a long time coming up in February. That's still a long ways away.
I just want to keep working on my endurance, my technique most of all. I'm a strong kid, but sometimes my technique, everybody needs to work on that. And my main goal this year is just to place that state and leave behind a good message for the younger guys on the team.
Now the fun question here for the final question, obviously with Thanksgiving Thursday, what's your go-to Thanksgiving food that you're going to be? And I know you got to wrestle again next week, so how much of it are you going to enjoy?
Well, I'm a big Thanksgiving guy. It's one of my favorite holidays. I love spending time with family, but honestly, I really like the turkey neck, especially when my dad smokes it, has nice juices and all that. But I'm going to have to try to limit myself to at least only 2 plates this year.
Only 2 plates. All right. Logan Voorhees for Grand Forks Central. Congratulations on the victory. Good luck moving forward this season.
Thank you very much.
All right, we'll take a break. Come back with more. YourLiveEvent.com.
At Hillsboro Public School, endurance isn't just for the cross-country team. It is a word that we all practice, whether it's sticking with a math problem until it clicks, practicing reading until a student becomes proficient, or simply showing up ready to learn each day. Students and staff know that endurance builds winners in the classroom, in competition, and in life. You can find out more about our school at hillsborok12.com. People often ask me, why are Hillsboro Central Valley athletes so successful? Have you seen our fitness center? The weightlifting doesn't stop with our athletics. At Hillsboro Public School, we strive to do difficult things all the time. We help struggling readers read. Our MTSS process makes sure all students are improving. Hillsboro students are challenged to do difficult tasks each day. Please come and check out our school. And if you need a place to exercise, check out our fitness center.
The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club.
So that'll do it for us here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com from the Hillsboro Event Center. Grand Forks Central picks up the 59-8 dual victory here this evening. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to all the sponsors that you saw and heard throughout this broadcast. Of course, whenever possible, we ask that you please patronize these businesses. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you, as without them, this coverage on YourLiveEvent.com would not be possible. A reminder to hit the subscribe button on YouTube, like us on Facebook, follow us on X, visit our website as well for all the latest happenings for sports, as well as our community interest broadcast right here on yourliveevent.com. I'm Brady Siebels repeating our final score once again on the duel. Grand Forks Central 59, Hillsboro Central Valley 8. Thanks for tuning in and have a great rest of your evening, everybody.